welcome to Thunder Steve 85 Gaming. Thank you for tuning in today, and welcome into episode 15 of Video Game Mail Day. So, got a lot of games I've been picking up lately, really working on building out that Nintendo Switch, a little bit of PS4 collection. I got some regular Nintendo games that are going to be sprinkled in somewhere. Again, as always, I have a lot of packages, and I'm not sure what is in each box, so I try to just grab one from, like maybe one from every place, right? Maybe one from Amazon, Best Buy, eBay, and for the most part, I should be able to get some variety if I do that without opening these boxes. So without further ado, let's get started here. And as always, guys, if you can do that YouTube stuff, like the video, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe as it helps me out a ton. All right, let's get to it. So this first one is from Best Buy. And again, I'm going to have a lot of games from Best Buy because I took total advantage of the buy two, get one free Best Buy deal. Which, guys, I mean, obviously we've seen buy two, get one free before. Occasionally, Target will do a buy two, get one free. Maybe once, twice a year, but it's always on select games. So it's never, I wouldn't say it's never really on the games you want, but it's not often that it's on the games I want. So this is pretty cool that Best Buy did it on all games, including pre-orders. That was the best part. Like literally every game. All right, so here we go. So this game is by Fan Gamer. And when I say that, I mean like they published it. And this is Slime Rancher Portable Edition. Let me get a little bit closer. I'm noticing that this game is almost clashing with my shirt. So Slime Rancher Portable, Edition. And again, guys, anytime I pick up a game, if I have not played it, I'm reading reviews on it before, obviously, I pick it up. So as I was like scrolling through Best Buy and looking at all, the different Switch games, the different price points, rarity, eBay pricing, just trying to get in touch with what the general availability of this game is going to be and trying to gauge what the rarity might be down the line. And then, of course, the actual review. A lot of people love this game. Like I was seeing some reviews that were 9 out of 10 for Slime Rancher. I heard it's a very peaceful and like serene game. And, we kind of need some more of that in the world, don't you think? So at any rate, I thought I would pick that up. So that's the first one there. Let me know, guys, in the comments section if you've played Slime Rancher before. If you have, I am interested to hear what you think about the game. You don't need to leave me a full review or anything, but I'm curious to know if you enjoyed it. All right. Next up, this is from Amazon. Okay. This is Superlative Night Dreams Cotton Fantasy. I don't know if you guys heard of this game before. It looks like it was by Inen as well. Inen does some good games. But this is like a shoot 'em up game where you are a witch, essentially. The back of it says join Cotton and Silk on their latest adventure. Help them find who is stealing the candy in Fairyland. Okay, it might sound lame, but honestly, I've heard nothing but good things about this game. And I think I was able to get it for under 20, which you guys know how it is. Anytime you can get a game, especially a Switch game, because we all know there's a special Switch tax. If you don't know about it, just Google it. I'm sure someone's talked about it before, because I'm not the first one to use the term Switch tax. But for some reason, Switch games tend to carry an extra tax. It's always going to be $5 or $10 more, it seems like, than it's possibly PS4 or PS5 Xbox counterpart. And what's funny is, typically the game doesn't run as good on the Switch because it's the least powerful and the oldest hardware. So it is kind of interesting, kind of funny. But that's the way it goes, guys. So if you can get Switch games for a little less expensive, it's always nice. Okay, so this is it's a nice little bubble wrap. Can you guys see what this is? Already without the bubble wrap off? You see that iconic cover? That's right. It's Super Mario Brothers. Yes, and you're probably wondering, Steve, like, you don't have this game already? And of course I do. I have this game. I don't have it just Super Mario Brothers. I have, of course, Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, Mario Duck Hunt and Track Field. So the difference here, guys, is I wanted to pick up a copy of the 5-screw Super Mario Brothers. And this is the 5 screws. You can see here, we got 5 screws on the back. And that, of course, makes the game more rare. It means it's an earlier print than the games that have 3 screws. And so I went through my NES collection. I pulled up a list of all the 5-screw games because I was very curious to see what 3-screw games or what 5-screw games I could possibly have in my collection. And to my surprise, I actually had a decent amount of 5-screw games, which I was pretty excited about, obviously. I guess one of the highlights was probably Castlevania for regular Nintendo, the original Castlevania. I have 5-screw. I think I have about 15 5-screw games, 16 now, and I do have one more somewhere in this pit of mail that I'll eventually be opening up in one of the videos. But I also got this game because, you guys can see it here, but the label is super clean. This is just a very clean, nice looking Super Mario Brothers game. Even the back, everything looks good. And so I picked this up, and I'm happy with this purchase. And I would like to get the entire 5-screw collection because I'm weird like that, guys. And, it does have a higher price tag. And it is more collectible, so I'm an NES collector. I'm not going for the entire NES collection. I never was. I never will be. I'm not interested in doing that. But I am interested in collecting some of the rare games since, for the most part, I have all the NES games that I would ever want. So this is fun. Oh, this was a random one, okay? So again, I mentioned it before in these videos, but if you guys are on Twitter, or I guess we can call it X now, I don't know, whatever you guys want to call it, I will probably still call it Twitter just because that's what I do, I usually end up calling companies by their old names. For instance, like when Costco started, it used to be the Price Club back in the day. So I still call it Price Club. That was in like the late 80s, early 90s that they changed their name. But I still call it the Price Club. At any rate, over there on Twitter, Wario64, whom I've mentioned before that you guys should follow him if you're interested in collecting video games. And right here, we got Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. And this was actually a really great game. This was a great game. As you guys can see, it's in perfect condition. Factory sealed. I don't know how you can sometimes pick up like factory sealed PlayStation 3 games. It's a little perplexing. I don't know how. But I'm happy when it does happen. It's very rare. I feel like some retailer just finds a box of games and was like, all right, let's put them up for sale. This wasn't on the inventory or something weird must happen. So at any rate, there we go. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, factory sealed. So that's cool. I own the game digitally. I think I got it on, one of the many PlayStation Store sales for dirt cheap, probably a few bucks. But obviously, the physical will always carry a higher price tag. And that's why you go physical. That's just one of the many reasons why I go physical and why I always say you should go physical. Sometimes it's tape, guys. There we go. Come on. All right. See what we got here. Got some nice packing peanuts there. And I'm always trying to like pull this out of the box without the peanuts going everywhere. So see here, there we go. I think we're good. Oh yeah, this was a good one. Okay. So I had checked eBay for a while. One of the games that I had pre-ordered on the Best Buy sale, the buy two get one free, was Blasphemous 2. I have Blasphemous digitally. I bought it shortly after it came out digitally when it went on sale, prior to Limited Run Games releasing the game, and I didn't double dip. I don't, sometimes I don't play it right, and I probably should have double dipped. I should have bought it from Limited Run because it ended up costing more to buy this game now, secondhand, third party on eBay. But I think I got a good deal. A lot of the Blasphemous games on eBay are already opened, or they are the regular edition, the edition that was sold at Best Buy. And I was checking eBay pretty much daily, and I was going to my filters and sorting it by recently listed items. So basically, if anyone put up this game, I was going to see it pretty much the day it happened, right? Because I was going on every day. And so at any rate, I was able to get the Blasphemous Deluxe Edition with that nice cover. So it is a different cover than the cover that Best Buy has right now. So that was pretty cool. I was happy about that. Of course, it comes with the limited run trading card, as all the games do. But what was cool about this is it is factory sealed, and I have no reason to open it since I own this game digitally. And again, I was able to get this for, I think, about $10 less on eBay than other eBay sellers were selling the game that was not the deluxe edition and that was the Best Buy variant. So I was able to get a really good deal, is what I'm trying to say. So pretty happy about that. All right, guys, so that's what we got today. We got Blasphemous for the Nintendo Switch, the limited run version. And again, Blasphemous 2 is coming out, I believe, next month, August. Double check that. It's August or September, and it's looking very good in its previews. So that might be a game you want to keep your eye on. Cotton Fantasy, Slime Rancher Portable Edition. And again, guys, if you played any of these games, let me know. Obviously, I'm going to assume you guys have probably played Super Mario Brothers, but if you played any of the other ones, let me know. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Again, keeping that one factory sealed. And we got the Super Mario Brothers with the beautiful label and the 5 screws on the back. And again, guys, if you guys don't know the story about the 5 screws, it's something you can Google as well. But basically, some of the earliest Nintendo games, and it wasn't a lot of them, there's a list that can be found on the internet, and they started out with 5 screws. Eventually, Nintendo decided that they could probably save some money, and they only need 3 screws. So essentially, if you get a 5 screw game, you know that it is one of the original prints. It might be like the first print of a game. So that means it's closer to a original print versus a second, third, fourth. Obviously, that makes it more valuable, more collectible. And again, it's a way to prove that you have an original print. So this is a first print 5-screw Super Mario Brothers. Pretty excited about that. And because the label is in such damn good condition. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks. Have a great day.